Alright you guys, so we're going to just jump straight into things. I'm going to start off by using my Pond's Dark Spot Correcting Cream because you guys know I am trying to get my neck and my face to be an even tone. So I've replaced my regular Pond's Daily Moisturizer with the Dark Spot Correcting one. After moisturizing, I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I use this primer when I'm not actually like going anywhere. I'm just doing a makeup video or something like that. Just because this primer doesn't really like do any justice when it comes to making your makeup stay on any longer or stopping the oil from breaking through or anything like that. Next, I am going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. This is in the shade dark brown, and I'm just going to fill in my brows the way I like. Now that I filled it in my brows, I'm just going to clean them up using a flat brush from Morphe and my foundation in the shade Tiramisu from Too Faced Born This Way. Now here's what the brows are looking like. I'm now going to go in with a lighter shade of concealer to prime my eyes just because I'm doing a really colorful look. This is the shade Warm Beige from LA Girl Concealers. Now from this Zulu palette, I'm only using the yellow shade just because I'm running out in my Morphe 35B palette, but I'm just using that as a transition shade and really making sure that yellow comes up as pigmented as possible before going in with this orange shade from the Morphe 35B palette. And I'm just putting that in my crease and making sure that I'm working it up towards the yellow shade because I'm going to be using a pink shade directly in my crease, which is what you see me doing now. And I just, every now and then go back in with the brush that I use to apply the yellow shade and just make sure that everything is blending out how I want it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm just using that same concealer that I used to prime my eyelids to do this, and I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush. It's just from a random company, you guys. Honestly, the best and easiest way to cut your crease is to literally just swipe a little bit of concealer or whatever it is that you're using to cut your crease with on your eyelid, your lower eyelid, and then just blink up like you see me do here, and then just follow that line, because basically you don't want to put it too low and you don't want to put it right at your crease, because when you blink sometimes that shade will transfer up to your crease anyway. So it's just a very easy way of cutting your crease, you guys. And I'm only going halfway with this just because I'm going to smoke out the outer corners. I was really going for a fun look that kind of matched this cheetah print top that I'm wearing. So now that I've cut my crease the way that I wanted, I'm going to go on with a little shimmery yellow shade that you see here from the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm gonna use that in the inner portion of the eyelid. And then in the middle portion, I'm going to take the shimmery orange shade and work that in and blend that in with the yellow. And then for the outer portion, I'm gonna take that hot pink again and just, you know, smoke everything out. Now I'm going in with the vivid light, I don't know, liquid eyeliner from NYX. This is the pink one. It's like a neon pink. And I'm just, you know, going over the cut crease portion just to make it a little bit more fun. And now we're getting into the regular schmegular face routine. I am color correcting, and honestly guys, I just recently put up a video on the Minimo skincare essentials, and I'm using the Glow facial scrub, and oh my gosh guys, I'm already seeing a major difference. Like, I might not have to use a color corrector very soon. I mean, the neck still needs some work, but around the mouth and like under the eyes, your girl's getting there. She's getting there. So I just took my Real Techniques brush and, you know, blended out that color corrector. And you guys know that I use two different foundations, one from Juvias Place and one from Too Faced Born This Way. Too Faced is in the shade Tiramisu, and the Juvias Place is in the shade Togo. And I just mix those two together and blend those out with some sort of buffing brush. Sometimes I'll use my Morphe one, sometimes I'll use this one. It just depends on which one is clean. Make sure you guys are using clean brushes, you guys. And now I'm just going to go over that with the Real Techniques beauty sponge just to make sure that all the streaks from the brush are just, you know, blended. Everything's blended in. And today I'm going in with the LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight. And to contour, I'm going to, of course, be using my Makeup Revolution contour stick. Or this is actually a foundation stick, but I use it as a contour stick. And if you guys haven't noticed, I am using the opposite side of my beauty blender to blend that out. I'm not using the side that I use to color correct and blend out all of my foundation. Even though if you did do that, it will be okay. But, you know, we want that portion to be highlighted. We don't want it mixed with any of the foundation or the color correcting shade. And I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush just to blend out the contour. The cream contour. And after I blend out the cream contour, I'm going to go in with the Rcma No Color powder and just set my under eyes, nose, forehead, cupid's bow, chin, you know, the usual. If you have not already seen my updated 2019 makeup video, I would highly suggest checking that out. It was pretty detailed. And I really went through all the steps that I do for my face. That's why this part is kind of getting a little bit fast. And I don't brush my powder away. I press it into my face. It just helps everything last even longer, you guys. It's very important to set any liquid or cream products that you're using on your face, just so they don't slide or melt away, you know. So I'm going over the cream contour with the Black Radiance Ebony setting powder. And sometimes I contour my nose, sometimes I don't. But today I felt a little, you know, a little need to contour. So I'm using that Black Radiance on the nose to contour, and to do a little blush, I'm using Nars Orgasm. And for a little highlight, I'm using the Maybelline highlighter in the shade 150. It kind of has this pinkish undertone. And for the start of the show, we are putting on my lip gloss from MisfitBoulevard.com in the shade Miami and using the lashes in Rebel. These are my lashes and my lip gloss that I created myself. Check it out, MisfitBoulevard.com. Okay? And then I'm just going to add some colors to the bottom of the eyes. I'm using yellow in the inner corner, orange towards the end, setting with some Urban Decay, No Seal. And that is it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next.